Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Crank Gameplays video, and this one I'm surprised I haven't seen yet. And that is him, I guess, showing his, gaming setup. His, what he uses for every gaming video he does. Now, I do remember, around over a year and a half ago at least, I saw the, Jack do that. Do like a setup, show like a tour of what he uses, his office. Like he was showing us his office, his recording office in a sense. So I'm guessing this is what Ethan's doing. And we kind of briefly, I remember like he did a vlog, the most interesting vlog ever, where he was cleaning his recording room. So we kind of briefly saw it there. But anyways, I might as well check out and see what his, his setup actually looks like, and him describing it and everything. So, anyway, it might actually help me in the future, so I can write notes down, like, what to use and stuff. Anyways, I might as well get right into it and see what happens. So, without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we? What the hell is this? It's like Avengers Endgame with the, not Avengers Endgame, Infinity War with the upside down shot. Some cinematic shots. He's got Elgato, of course. Before he hit 1 million, I'm pretty sure. This was probably done before he filmed 1 million.
Hello, and welcome to the Crank Gameplays Office Tour. The last time I saw you, my office was in shambles. It was a complete mess.
Yes, exactly. I remember that.
But this time, I'm showing you the finished product and going in depth with everything that I have here. As you can see on my computer, I was actually just editing this. And as I was editing it, because I just filmed it as like a normal like sit-down vlog, and then I had like B-roll shots of stuff, it was just boring. It was so boring. How do we make it less boring? This is how. You're in my hands. It's more exciting. So I thought that I would take you on a tour more like this, and it would be easier for me to shoot stuff and talk about it, and then show other B-roll shots maybe, rather than me just sitting down being boring. So, let's get into it. So when you first walk in, go through my garage, wow, wow, wow.
Oh my god, that is actually really cool.
Behold. You walk in and you just say...
It's in his... It's like one of the rooms in his garage?
Right,
oh yeah, that's right.
Isn't that right? Think about it, the outside world. We're locking it in. I do always lock that door whenever I record. It's just a habit now. But I don't want people sneaking up on me. This is a deadbolt here, guys. No one's sneaking up on me today. So you walk in, we got the big door, we got my my whiteboard that I schedule videos with. We got a little table that's got a little Wolverine and a face and a controller and the remote control for my TV. Very exciting stuff. We got the big couch here. We got Spencer. Being cute. It's Spencer! Being a cute boy. So we've got just the big couch here. This is where, like, I don't do this as much as I should, but just, like, hang out and play games on the couch if other people are over. And Brian and Marcus and Morgan are going to be here very soon. And so I'm planning on recording a bunch of stuff with them while we're here, so we get to do some couch co-op stuff, or just chill and have a fun time, We've got the TV, the PS4, a bunch of charging stuff, which is very
oh
cool.
My god.
This is a 55-inch Samsung 4K TV.
He's got Spider-Man comics I saw. I just saw that on the bottom.
Maybe like live streams and stuff, and just have more of a chill environment, because I don't use this part of the office all that much. And then above the TV, we have two little things on the wall. This first one being the 100K,
100,000 play button.
100,000 subs. So thank you very much for that. That's up there. And then we also have this one, which is like the comment one that YouTube sent out. YouTube sent it out to like a bunch of YouTubers, and it's just my logo made out of comments from the channel, which is really cool. So yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's
oh wow, that is actually cool.
And then the last thing on the non-recording side, we have this awesome neon sign that you guys actually got for me for my birthday.
Oh, that's so
awesome. Cool. Look at that. It's so cool. I really do love it a lot. It makes this room just like so much more chill, and it's nice having something on this back wall because it was just completely empty before. And it just, I don't know, it brings the room around. I really like it. And then as well,
a lot of camera equipment over here.
Super organized, but it's basically just a bunch of gear. There's lenses
Camera
on there,
gear.
there's a second camera, I have like a gimbal, I have some like monitors and stuff like that. Just a bunch of
camera
gear
equipment
stuff that I have on a shelf.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna need a lot of that.
I organize, and just so I have a spot to put stuff. And then I also have a 5-pound bag of nerds.
Why?
And then this is just pretty much open space. There's all the wires that I cleaned up the other day. It's not great, I know, but it's good enough.
It's work in progress.
Now we come to the big desk part. Wow, wow,
Wowee.
wow. Again, this is where I do all of the recording.
He's got 2 monitors.
All of my videos. Everything is right here. It's my home base, and I've finally gotten to a point with my office because I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've lived here for a year now. But
Wow.
I still was trying to upgrade some stuff and make it perfect and make it exactly what I want. And now I feel like I have that. I really, really love this recording room a lot. It works super, super well for me. So we've got my mic, my keyboard and mouse, all of my audio gear. We've got my monitors. We've got my speaker monitor things. We've got where my camera usually goes, but I'm using the camera right now, so I can't put it there.
And he's got like a little display that shows you the camera.
And I'll show you each little thing. I'll have maybe some like cool little more cinematic B-roll shots to put in there. Just a little bit more fancy. But yeah, let's talk about it. So first things first, on the desk we have my 2 monitors. I have this amazing 32-inch curved gaming monitor from LG, and they were so kind and sent it over to me. I really, really love it. It's just so nice playing games on it. It's 120 hertz as well, so everything is really, really smooth. And then I have a 165 hertz 27-inch monitor from Asus that I use for my secondary monitor. I've pretty much always used 2 monitors. It's just nice to be able to put something on a different screen, and especially now that I have this curved monitor, it's nice to...
That has to be weird,
editing,
like, to have 2 monitors and have the mouse like, you know,
now, like,
go to the other monitor.
The ultra wide.
I've seen it I've seen like a setup like that in
so
person.
Much space, and it's so great. This is not a sponsored video, but LG did send me the monitor over for free. They were super, super generous. LG, thank you so, so much. If you want to check out the monitor for yourself, which I highly recommend you do, go in the description. I'll have a link there. As far as peripherals go, I have my mouse and keyboard down here. I use a Razer Lancehead and then a Razer Deathstalker. Both of those are chroma. Because I like it when they light up. I like that. Both of those are chroma. I kind of want to get a mechanical keyboard. I just really miss it a lot, but I want to find one that's not too clicky-clacky, so then like during recordings you can't hear it.
Yeah, it's not so frequently, you know, loud.
To that soon. But for now, I got these guys.
You got that simple one.
Next up, we have my speakers. So I upgraded sort of recently to actually getting studio monitors because before I was just using headphones to edit, and I don't like wearing headphones all day long, and especially when I'm just like chilling out and editing and, you know, I don't have to worry about the mic picking up noise. I like to do stuff on speakers as opposed to headphones. So I finally upgraded, and I was just using like normal whatever speakers a while back, but I was like, well, I want to like get more into like figuring out audio stuff, and my brother and I were starting to like make some music and stuff. So I was like, I'm just gonna go into it and like get some of the best ones that I can find. And so I got these boys, and I love them so much. These are Yamaha Hs5s. They're really,
they're
really
giant.
solid
It's like
speakers.
something you would use for like, you
much.
know, music,
Everything
to
is
make
just so
music.
crisp and clean that come out of them, and it's just like...
I know my dad has like a setup downstairs that's like
so
all for
great.
drumming.
It sounds so good. It's not just sound coming out of a thing. It's like, I don't know, it just sounds amazing. And then to get the sound from the speakers to come out of my computer, I have the Yamaha MG10XU, which is a really big audio interface. I don't actually need this. This is what I used for my entire audio interface before, so I had my mic plugged into it and everything, and it's got like different effects built in, and I really, really loved it. But now I just use it to control the volume for my speakers, which is way overkill, but I used to use that entirely.
Literally overkill. You have so many, you know, knobs.
So I might get a different one soon that's basically just like to control the speakers, and it's a bunch smaller.
I saw the, I guess the soundboard thing.
For scale. That's that there.
That looks like a Go XLR mixer.
Like a basic one
audio
that has
mixer.
built-in effects and everything like that, and there's a ton of dials. where you can adjust the highs and the mids and the lows and everything. And it has built-in compressors. It's a really great audio interface. I highly recommend it. So, Yamaha MG10XU. In the other realm of audio stuff, I also got a Go XLR pretty recently.
Yeah, I remember Mark was talking about it too.
This thing. So it's an audio interface that was built specifically with streamers in mind. It's got 4 different sliders that are 4 different channels that you can program things into. It's got a sampling thing, so you can take samples or add in like pre-made ones. It has
you can soundboard it.
It has like 3 different mute options. So you can press the actual mute button. And the slider physically moves, which is so cool. Or you can press this, which just will mute it while you're pressing it. Or you can censor yourself, which is pretty funny. But it's so cool because of the different channels that it has with the sliders here. I can have my mic on one and then the game audio going out to the stream on another, and then the game audio for what I'm hearing on the other. So I can make
I heard you can adjust the game audio as well.
But it can still be loud for me, which is so great. And then you can also put like voice chat if you're playing with other people on a separate channel, so then you can just use the slider to adjust their voice instead of going into all the settings and having to tab out of your game and everything. It's so solid. It's so good. I really, really like it. And it's also super pretty. There's so many like colorful things on this thing. All of the buttons are RGB, the sliders and the knobs are really cool. It's a solid piece of machinery and I really like it. And then the last thing as far as this portion of audio stuff, I have this Apex preamp here. I got this to just beef up my audio game. And I also got it specifically more towards streaming because usually when you're just using a normal like audio interface, it's the most raw form of the audio, so there's no compression on it, there's no EQ or anything, and this has compressors built in, and it's a dedicated tube compressor, so it's way better than like most just other compressors and preamps built into other audio interfaces, because this is not an audio interface, it is a dedicated preamp, so it has a dedicated tube in there. And so it just makes everything sound so much more crisp and clean and warm and full, and I really, really love it a lot. It's not at all necessary, but it was something that I wanted to get.
You just wanted to, you know, overcompensate
really
with your
we have
your
my
shit.
Microphone. Hello, little microphone. How are you? This is the Warm Audio WA87. This is a mic that I feel like not a lot of people know about. It's like a higher mid-range mic. I think it's like $600 or something like that.
Oh my god.
Which you could pay $30 for a mic all the way up to literally tens of thousands of dollars for a microphone. So it's a bit on the like prosumer level, I guess. It's
I think
really,
the mic I use, the Samson Meteor mic, I think was like
Neumann,
$60, $70, I think it was.
Is like a really famously incredible microphone, but it's also famously expensive as well. And so this is it has very similar qualities to that microphone. I'm a little bit sad because they came out with a black one recently of this mic, and I almost got it, and then I was like, Ethan, buy the same microphone.
Why are you gonna get the same microphone that you already have?
But in black.
Excuse me.
That's stupid. Even though it looks prettier, that's a stupid decision. And then attached to the microphone, I have the Rode PSA-1, which is my boom arm, which I might get a new one soon because...
Too noisy.
Because of that. But it's a solid boom arm. It gets
Put some oil in it and make it slide a little bit more.
Is that it for audio stuff? That's pretty much it for audio stuff. Oh, and then I have my headphones as well. I use the HyperX Cloud 2s. I really love these headphones. I've been using them for like 5 years, I think. The most comfortable headphones I've ever used. They are so fantastic. Oh my god, they're so good. And then, even though you can't see my camera that I'm using right now, I'm using the Sony A9. I really love it a lot. But connected to the A9, whenever I record,
you have this little monitor that displays what the camera is seeing.
Not only is it a monitor, but it's also a recorder as well, so you can record everything at like huge file sizes because you plug an SSD into it. But it's a fantastic monitor. I really love it. I pretty much just only use it so I can see myself during recordings, and also if I go out and shoot and like get other shots like for vlogs and stuff, I like to bring this as well because it's a better way to view the footage, and it has a bunch of really cool built-in features that I like. And then what does everything sit on top of, Ethan? You may ask. Well, it's all on top of this desk. My uplift desk. What is an uplift desk?
Oh yeah, the same thing that Jack has, where you click a button and it goes up and down.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
You're going up, aren't you? Wow, science is whack, dude! So this specific desk is a sit-stand desk, but it has like these memory buttons in there. So I can just press a button and then it'll go down to the same level that I started at. And then I don't have to like mess around with lifting up the desk and like figuring out, oh, it's just the right height, because it's all built in and you can put in your own memory things. Oh, it's so great. Oh, these lights you're probably wondering about too. These are
You look so colorful, Ethan.
That I use to do the cool color stuff. These are really, really great little lights. These are Luxley cellos. They're pretty small lights. Again, this is my hand for size. So not only can you change like the brightness and everything of the light, but also you can change the color.
Nice.
There's a bunch of pre-built color settings in here that you can use that are basically just different gels, but also you can just use a color wheel as well and change it like that. I really, really love these lights. You can also put a Sony battery on there and use them with a battery instead of having to plug them into a wall. And they're lightweight, they're portable. Slap a battery on there, you can pretty much bring them anywhere. I love them. Do you love them, Spencer?
Spencer!
I love them.
Spencer!
I love you
Spencer!
more than anything. Alright.
Oh Christ. You gotta climb in there.
We get to last,
crawl your way into that little
least,
big
this
giant.
is my sexy ass computer. It's all custom built, custom made, and it is fantastic. It's all sitting in a Corsair Carbide Air 540 case, I think it is. I've been using that case for a while, and I really enjoy it. It's more square, and it does a really good job with like keeping everything managed, which is nice because all of the cables are basically in a separate part of the computer, which is dope. But I have a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti in there. I use an AMD Ryzen 1920X Threadripper for my processor. I've got 32 gigs of RAM, which I'm probably going to upgrade to 64 soon. And that's the HyperX RAM that they sent me recently, so thank you so much, HyperX. I've got 10 gigs of internal storage, as well as a 1 terabyte M.2
hard drive,
solid state in there, so it's pretty fast on the boot up. I've got a lot of really good equipment in my PC. For some reason, I still have PC issues, but maybe I'll figure that out one day. I think I've just cursed, but that's okay. But I really love my PC.
So
it's got a lot of, like,
in the recent Phasmophobia video, he had some lag issues.
It's really, really nice. I really love it a lot. Other than that, that's kind of my setup. That's pretty much it. I've been living in my current house for over a year now.
I'm pretty sure his setup's obviously, slightly changed since then.
I really, really love it. It's so good for what I do. It's a nice amount of space too, so I don't feel cramped. I've got room to just like sort of relax. I've got room to work.
This is actually like a setup I would like to have myself.
The equipment that I use,
I actually love the way his recording room is.
Almost 7 years of doing YouTube, I've collected all this equipment over those years.
This is like, it's like also like a chill room, and then you can do like, and you have like your recording, studio right next to you.
And see it as like me trying to brag, but also that you need to use the same equipment that I do. Again, I've been collecting all of this equipment over the course of 7 years.
Wow.
You do not need to like go into YouTube using the same stuff. Most of the stuff that I'm using is way overkill. You don't need to use it. Like this camera that I'm using is way overkill for a face cam. Way over, I wouldn't recommend it.
Alright.
Just because you don't need it. You could get something that works just as well for way cheaper. But this is the stuff that I use, and I'm really happy with the way that my setup has come around. I hope that you enjoyed this little setup tour. I hope that you enjoyed the little B-roll, some more cinematic footage that I put in. And yeah, let me know what you think at my office. If you want to see an actual list of all of the equipment that I have, because I know I didn't go like super in-depth into everything, because that would be a really long video.
Ridiculous.
But I'll leave a link to a website called Kit, and on my Kit page, I have all of the equipment that I have, so you can just go in and look at all this stuff. It also has links if you want to.
Yeah, I saw also the Elgato Stream Deck. The little deck thing.
I hope that you enjoyed this little setup video. Spencer, do you want to come and say goodbye?
Spencer! It's a Spencer!
In the corner and you really love it.
It's a Spencer!
Come to my office. MTV Cribs. Say goodbye. It's been a pleasure, but you know.
And TV cribs.
Time for you to fuck off now. So sorry.
It's time for you to fuck off.
You gotta get out.
Hey,
I don't make
asshole.
Sorry. All right. Bye bye now. Get out.
Okay. Okay then. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh shit. So that was, you know, Ethan showing us his, you know, recording setup. That was him showing us his gaming setup and stuff like that. So overall, that his setup looks pretty. I think he's really, you know, overcompensating when it comes to what he needs. Like, he has all these like audio interface, you know, things. Like, he's got this like audio interface thing on one, and then he's got this other one right below his monitor, and then he's got the Go XLR mixer. Like, he's really overkilling it when it comes to that. Like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't, like, normally I don't think I would need all that, but he's trying to really overcompensate what he needs for his setup and everything. So he's got all these lights, all these giant speakers. He's got this like 32-inch, you know, curved monitor from LG, and then he's got this other monitor. Like, I've seen somebody that I know, one of my cousins actually had like a setup similar to the, like, not like to the level of what he has, but kind of like scaled down, like 2 monitors and these big speakers and the green screen. Like, I remember, you know, I remember he had like a green screen, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if I would ever do like a green screen, you know, stuff like that. Like, as weird as that is, like, that just seems a little too much. Or rather have, like, you have the background be, you know, just the big giant soundproof panels with these different lights on it, shining on it. I also like the neon sign of his logo. I think that's also a pretty cool, you know, thing that he has in his room, in his recording room. But that whole room, that little room he has like this other, like, he's got his recording, you know, pretty much his recording set up right there in the very corner of that room, and then for down like near the door is like this little couch and this little TV, like this little giant TV that I guess he could just casually play on his own, which is a little weird place to do it. Well, I get it, because you're gonna be recording, you're gonna be mostly gaming anyway, and you don't want to like have a gaming thing in your normal room and then have like a gaming thing in your recording room. Like, I get that. Like, I totally get that. So he'd rather just have all of it in one spot. And stuff like that. Now, that is like a setup I would love to have. That is a setup I would love to have. Like, holy shit, that is a setup I would love to have. Like, a gaming setup, something like this, but not to, like, the extreme of what Ethan has, but something similar. That's, like, my dream gaming setup. So, I don't know, like, whenever that day will come, if I will ever get the chance to have like this gaming setup like this. I would love to have a gaming setup like this. Just gotta start saving money, goddammit, instead of spending like nearly $400 on merch of this fucking shit. But that was, I think that's officially it on today's reaction to this video here of him showing us his gaming setup and stuff like that. So that was pretty nice, seeing his gaming setup and shit and stuff like that. So that was really cool, seeing him, you know, showing us like all the stuff he has Like, it's obvious he probably changed keyboards, but I do know at some point he actually went to using a green screen that was behind him. And obviously he's decided not to go use that anymore, so there's that. I don't think he has that anymore. And like in the previous videos earlier, I think this year or late last year, I think he did have it for a while, so occasionally he will have his green screen going on. So I have no idea what he's doing. But anyways, yeah, like what he's gonna be doing lately, like, well, he's gonna now have to dye his hair white. I not know why not blue, because we all know that that's what he's mostly associated with, is blue hair. You're my boy, Blue! Like, I don't know why he's not doing the blue hair and he's doing the white hair. Like, what? Why the fuck the white hair? I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Why he's doing that. Better not to know. But he said it may take a while to get that done. Like, he's gonna get it done professionally. Which is a wise idea. Unlike someone like Jack, who did it at home, literally at home, with Evelyn helping him out. And then now everybody's saying that his hair is not green, it's yellow, blah 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 blah, and they're making a big fuss over it. Like, it's like, let his hair be whatever. Like, at least he fucking tried. Stop being such a fucking sissy about it. Stop being such a fucking wuss about it. Acting like a 5-year-old about it. Anyways, I think overall that's officially it on today's reaction. So we still got, I think, the hot sauce roulette, and then Mark's Phasmophobia video. I think that's the only videos left. So be on the lookout for that. And also I have the Q&A video in the works right now. So be on the lookout for that too. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make cool ads on Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, myself. I also reenact as a cosplays on there, so go check it out. Be sure to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!